What's up guys, Salvadoreanboi here, and today we're going to talk about the Sony ZV-1. Is this little camera still relevant in 2023? Let's find out. What's up guys, and welcome back to the channel. I wanted to talk about the Sony ZV-1. I've been using this camera for about 4 to 5 months now, and let me tell you, this is a really good camera. I've really come to enjoy everything that this camera has to offer, and I don't want to sound corny or biased just because I'm using it, but it's probably a vlogger's dream. It does everything that you need to straight out of the box without needing to learn a whole new language with cameras. So the Sony ZV-1 is geared towards the social media person, the YouTuber, the Instagrammer, the TikToker. This is gonna get you to tell your story better. Now, just like everything, this has a pro and this has the cons. We'll get to those later. But the Sony ZV-1 is priced at $750, which I saw on Amazon, just the camera itself. Or if you want to go with the vlogging kit, this and a controller, like kind of like a mini tripod, is going to run you about $100 more, about $850, which I saw on Amazon. It's not a bad price point for this little camera and everything that it can do, but let's get into the pros and the cons. So we'll start with the pros. The pros for this little camera is that it's lightweight. You can put it in your pocket, you can put it in your backpack. You don't have to have a dedicated bag for this little guy. The other thing that it can do, just like many of the other phones now, is, I don't know if you can see it, but it can record in 4K. Now, most of the phones do that now, and it's great that Sony has been able to put an entry-level camera that can record in 4K. Now, the other thing that this camera also has, it is a built-in microphone. Not only that, it also has ports for you to upgrade your camera to add a mic. You have your HDMI cable to share on your TV, and you have your micro USB for you to charge your camera on the go. Now, the other thing that this is great too, and I love it, is the flip out screen that this has. We just hit record there and we're recording on the ZV-1 now. See, the colors on it, they're great. I've personally set it to be somewhat flat so I can fix the colors in post. That's something that's my preference that I've started to mess with. But the colors straight out of the box on the Sony ZV-1 are great. You don't have to do anything to it. You can just record, edit the video that you want to edit, and post it to your social media. That is another great thing. And this camera, like I said, is great for videos and it's great for photos. I have not really tried the photo part of it, but for the video side, this is a great camera. Now for the cons, if you're thinking about cons, there's not much you can control with this. You can just set everything to auto and you will get a great picture. There are some settings that you can mess with once you start getting into white balance, color corrections, log profiles, gamma colors, gamma profiles. You can change those minimalistic, I think, not like any of those other bigger cameras, but you can do that on here. And I've been messing with it enough to be able to change the gamma colors and the log colors, which is why it looks a little bit flat. But that's just my preference with editing my videos and you know, kind of telling my story. Now, another con that I have noticed, and it really messes with me, is the lens here. The lens is not that wide. I am used to, you can see, I guess maybe I'm about a foot from my face, but I am used to the GoPro wide-angle lens. And this, whenever it's so close to me, it's kind of hard to, have, people behind me and be able to, be part of the story. Now, there are some accessories that we'll talk about in a little bit, but yeah, that's just one thing that I have noticed. And that's mainly because I've worked with the GoPro motovlogging and everything. I really do like that wide field of view, and I really do enjoy that. So that's just one of my cons for the Sony ZV-1. The other thing that I have also noticed is that the battery life on this thing is not the greatest. I'm not 100% sure how long the battery lasts, but I can tell you that the battery runs out really quick, and I have to have a backup battery to be able to plug in the camera and continue shooting. The other thing, and I think I'm just nitpicking now, but the charging port, it's a micro USB, which for whatever reason, Sony did not change it to the global USB-C now that everybody has on their phones. So I had to have an extra different cable if I want to charge this. Even though it comes with one, but if you want a longer cable, you're gonna have to get another micro USB cable instead of a micro USB-C cable that you probably already have laying around. Now, this is a really good camera, like I said, and it has a lot of accessories. And because I've worked with my GoPros and been able to tell my story that way, I have added an external mic to it. So this is pretty much what you're about to see is my vlogging setup. So I have the external mic attached to it, and this is the Movo dual mic. You can switch it to front and back, or you can have both mics recording at the same time, and it'll record kind of like a 360 sound of what's going on around you, instead of trying to flip the mic every time. If you're back, if you're front, it's a good thing to have to record front and back audio. Now, the other thing, like I told you, I've had to use a tripod just so I can get a better field of view, just because I don't like the way that the camera field of view is. I just feel like it's too close to me, but it's just, I feel like it's too close. So because of that, I have bought the newer wide angle and macro lens. I'll show you here we'll switch to the camera now. So now we have the wide angle lens on, and let's just take it off here, and that's just the regular lens now. See, I have to, and if we put the wide angle lens on, now we got the whole view of the room. And see, I like that just because I've been using the GoPro to be able to get the whole lens, the whole view of the back, and I really do enjoy that. That is my review on the Sony ZV-1. It is a great beginner camera. It is the best camera you can go with if you want to level up your storytelling with your YouTube, Instagram Reels, or your TikTok videos. And yeah, let me know what you guys think. Thank you guys for watching this video. Thank you for giving it a thumbs up. Please consider subscribing if you haven't subscribed already. And don't forget, you guys are awesome. I'll see you guys later.